guys, and welcome back to another vlog. I'm in my car. The reason I'm starting this vlog in my car is because something happened to me this weekend and I need to talk about it, and I asked you guys for if you wanted a story time on my Instagram. And if you don't follow me on my Instagram and you want to, I have it linked down below in the description bar. I showed you the picture, the same one as in the thumbnail. I asked you guys if you wanted a story time and you all said yes. I'm gonna do that, but I'm not gonna do it in the car. I'm first gonna get some groceries, and yeah, I'm gonna explain it to you when I get home. I'm home, I got all the groceries I needed, and now I'm sitting down, and I really don't know where to start. I'm just gonna tell the whole story, and I'm gonna try to do it as fast as I can. So this weekend, my aunt came over, and she asked me if I could go and look at a car with her, because she saw a car and she really wanted it. And I was like, yeah, sure, why not? Let's go. And then when we were driving, I found out it was a really long drive for someone who only drives, well, less than 45 minutes in a row. And we only stopped once for something to eat, and all I had in the morning was 1 cup of coffee, 1 glass of orange juice, and a panini on the way at a gas station. When we arrived at the car for my aunt, there was nothing wrong with me. I felt good, only warm because it was really hot outside. Well, we went looking at the car and blah 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 blah, and all that went great, and she got the car, which meant I had to go and sit in my own car all by myself. No problem. I drive alone all the time. And on the drive back, I really don't know what happened. It went good for about an hour or so, and suddenly I started to get a little headache. I started to shake, and my body felt light, as if I was really drunk and floating across a room. Kind of that feeling, except without being drunk. And I was hot, and I couldn't breathe, and suddenly my hands were clamping together. I couldn't move my hands and my fingers, and it was the scariest thing ever. You gotta remember, I am on a highway driving the car by myself, and I have to watch my aunt who drove in front of me because she had navigation and I didn't, because my phone was about to die and I didn't have a charger because my thingy to charge the phone with in the car is broken, so I didn't have a charger to find my own way back. So I was freaking out, and I started signing my aunt and with my lights and just praying she would see. And I just, without even looking, I didn't look. I just had to get off that road. I just went to the safe spot on the side of the road, where no one drove, and I just stopped my car, and I couldn't do anything, and it was the scariest thing ever. And I'm sorry, I started to cry almost. I just really felt like I was gonna die, as if I was having a heart attack or something. It was so scary, and I was so happy I didn't hit anyone on my way to stand in the safe spot. And luckily my aunt saw, and she came also, and she just stopped in front of me because she didn't know what was going on, of course. And I tried to sign her with my cramped hands, like, please come here, please come here. Nothing worked. I couldn't even open my door. My fingers couldn't open the door. So my aunt came, and I finally was able to open the door, and I had to get out. I still couldn't breathe. Everything was heavy. I felt like I was gonna pass out, and so my aunt didn't know what to do, and I said, just call 911 over here. It's 112, but okay. She called the number, and at first the people that answered didn't understand it or something. I don't know, but it took forever. I seriously, if I really was gonna die, I would probably have died on that highway, because it seriously took forever, and there wasn't an ambulance or something, but 2 police officers came by. I was wearing a dress, a poofy dress, a Marilyn Monroe dress. If some wind came under, I was flashing the whole world. As the police officers came by with a car, I did a Marilyn Monroe a couple times, but I was almost passing out, and I didn't feel like pushing it down the whole time, but okay. Police officers came and asked me some questions about how I was feeling and all, and I don't really remember that all. But they were asking, what do you feel? How are you? Blah, 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 blah. And after, looking at my face, I was pale. And the police officer said, the blonde police officer said, I'm gonna drive with you. Watch your car. He didn't even know what my car was yet, but okay. So The police officer drove in my car, and the other one drove in the police car, and my aunt drove in her own car. Me and the police officer, we were the first, and my aunt in the middle, and the police car as last. And it was a pretty cool experience if I didn't feel like I was gonna die, because the police officer was driving my car, and it was kind of hot. It was a really crowded highway, and a lot of people were just standing still because they couldn't pass. And we just went right in the middle of there. And it was pretty awesome. First, we went to a place, just a normal, well, road where people live, really quiet, and we just stand there and talked for a little bit to see how I was doing. I got the feeling when it started to get a little bit better, it got worse again. So the police officers decided to drive to the gas station to get some food for me. The police officer was talking to me in the car, and he's like, "Have you ever experienced a panic attack?" And I'm like, "No, not ever. Not that I know of, at least." And he started talking, "Well, you for sure ate not enough, drank way too less. I was completely dehydrated." He had his with his an app with his phone or something. He could look at my heart rate, and it was 90, and it's a little bit too high, just a little bit. It's like 80 or something is normal. We pull up at a gas station, and it's starting to feel a little bit better because of the fresh air I got. I didn't feel like driving anymore because I was still out of it, really out of it. We sat down at the gas station, and the police officer said, "If you don't feel better, then don't drive, and if you feel like it's getting worse, just call an ambulance." We put my car aside and we went into the gas station, and the guy that worked there was looking at us like, "You got escorted by police." And so we started telling him the whole story, and he was so nice and so sweet, and he gave me his chair to sit on, and I was sitting at the counter eating and drinking. I ate and I drank, but I still didn't feel good. So we had decided to leave my car over there and then pick it up whenever. Me and my boyfriend went to get my car because it can't stay forever on the parking spot there because I do need my own car. We drove, and barely 15 to 20 minutes I started to get another attack or something. I don't know. And I just had to get over the road as fast as I could. I went there, I stopped the car, and so my boyfriend and I had decided to just leave my car at a McDonald's and go home. I texted my aunt to let her know that we tried to pick up the car and it didn't go as planned. And she said, "Drop your car keys. Me and your uncle are picking up your car." I really, really, really appreciate them picking up my car literally in the middle of the night. I think that's the fastest story time I could do. I don't even know if I forgot stuff or I just don't want to make it too long, but I did want to explain, if you know what I mean. If you know anyone that's been through the same thing as I have or something similar to it, please share this video with them, and if they got over it, please let me know how, because I just want to share this as much as possible so people know they're not alone. I hope the story isn't too long. Did I even tell you guys what day it is? Because it's Monday. And today we have to go to the vet, me and Piper. Oh, you guys, it's so freaking hot. Unbelievable. And I just want to jump in our pool. So even though I'm already struggling with the warmth, I want to show you guys something. My aunt got me a new fur jacket, and it's fake fur. I don't want real fur because I think it's animal abuse, so don't worry about that. So let me just quickly put it on. And it's on. This one doesn't have a zipper to close up, but it has hooks to hook it, but I think I'm just gonna keep it as an open jacket. I'm in the car with my dog Piper, and we're on our way to the vet. We're back home, and she was such a good girl. She only shivered for a bit, but who wouldn't? So I told you when I got home, I would jump in the pool. It's all set up, and I'm gonna put on my bikini, and we're gonna jump in the pool. That was my jump. Well, I failed a little bit. And with a little bit, I mean a lot, because I slipped. But okay. I stayed in the pool for a little bit to cool down and did some workouts in the pool. So if I sweat, you don't see it because everything's wet. So I edited the vlog up until this point. So that tonight it's going to be less work. And now I'm going to go back in the pool because I'm still wearing my bikini and it's still hot outside. So I'm going to go and cool down. Someone couldn't sleep last night because it was too hot. So we got something! Look at those hairs. Da-da-da-da-da. Next dog. Look at it. Honey, can you now pick me up and do that to me?
I gotta hide it. Fork have to.
He's mean. I said he was mean, but as soon as I turned on my camera, he made plans of killing me. Someone's excited to go out. Penny! My bird. Vicky, 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 Vicky. No, you're not excited? What you gonna do? He is going to harass the boss. And the boss is leaving. Oh no, he's not. Kitty! Oh my god! So I just wanted to end the vlog. I want to thank you so much for watching and sticking with me till the end of this video. And I hope I see you next time. Bye!